Good morning, guys. Madman Mondello coming at you live from the Garden Garage here in beautiful Alabama on this wonderful Saturday morning. Hope you're all doing well. All right, and what we got here is we have a simple little RGH 1.2 Jasper model, 16 meg NAND for Miss Nicole Filler. Okay, she purchased the console off the website from us, and yeah, she bought it for her son. And well, Nicole, here it is. It's all done. Okay, now supposed to stream this last night, but however, though, what happened was is we had to update some streaming software and stuff like that, and it ran over, and I was just like, oh god, this sucks. But anyway, here it is. It's all done. Okay, we're gonna ship it out today. It's up on Alliance servers. Okay, got College Football Revamped for Ncaa 14. You got a you got Purge for Purge trial for GTA 5. BO2, MW3, Ghosts, and Advanced Warfare off hosts. All right, you got what's called Sentinel and Jiggy, which are GSC menus for BO2. Okay, and she's all good to go. So, simple RGH 1.2. We're going to fire it up. All right, got a 250 gig drive on it. I'm going to sync up a controller here. Okay, and of course, system booted. I got this bridged into my Linux machine. Alright, because I'm not using a wireless because you didn't order a wireless adapter. I don't know if you have one. You can get these, online or whatever. They're like, you can get them for like 22, $24 or whatever the heck it is, so it's not really terrible. And then this thing can have wireless capabilities as well. All right, we're using an Ethernet patch cord, okay, for it. So, that's what we're using to hook into live here. And then once we start up and everything, wait a minute. I think. Hold on here. Yeah, it's not connecting to the network. What the heck? Yeah. What else is new? See, this is what happens though when you boot. If you boot it when you don't have a network connection, okay, it'll sit here at the logo forever. Let me try this one more time here, all right? Because it's just weird. It just connected fine, but of course not now. Whenever I'm live streaming, everything's got to go crazy. What the hell else is new? Let me go ahead. Let me shut this down here. Okay. Let me reboot it. Yeah, and it's a fast booter. It'll boot within 1 to 3 cycles. But with RGH 1.2, it's like it boots like a retail. Okay, so it should be good. We're waiting for the green stuff to stop. Hopefully now we'll get a network connection and all that kind of good stuff. I can only hope. See what happens. Is it gonna lock up or what? And we're still waiting. I'm not sure if my network is doing what it should be doing or whatever. Oh, wait. It says connected. Connecting. Oh, my God. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on here. Sorry about that. This thing it's bridged, so of course, yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, I see what's going on here. Hold on here. Activation of network connect failed. That's just great. Okay. Let's see here. Hold on here. This thing is just, I cannot believe that. Of course, what else is new? Oh, well. I'll tell you what, we'll do it wirelessly, just for the heck of it. Sorry about that. Oh, everything's got to always screw up. Hang on here. There we go. Let me plug that in. We'll plug that in. And we should get a connection now. Of course, I'm going to have to reboot it. What else is new? Sorry about that. Nothing's ever simple. Nothing ever goes. I don't know why this isn't working. That's really weird. But yeah, like I said, I had to do some updates to my Linux machine, so that could be the cause of it. Okay, so let's see what happens here now. Yeah, she locked up. There she goes. All right. Now, lovely. Okay, so we're booting up into Aurora. Okay, we got our notification from Purge. We're going to have a notification from Alliance, okay, letting us know that it's online and live and all that kind of good stuff in the yard. And now we're at Aurora. Like I said, sorry about that, guys. It happens. Hey, Alistair, how are you, man? Good to see you, brother. All right. Now, look, we're loaded up, okay? Everything is all cool, all right? And we went to show all. Now, this is Aurora dashboard, okay? So, what we're going to do here, all right, I'm going to hit the back button. The back button will give you an IP address right there. It also gives you your file manager scripts, restart, reboot, and shut down. And then, of course, if you hit the start button, you got the business end of this thing. You got your assets, your profile, your content, your modules, language, security, and about. Okay, your content folders are going to be right here. You can add a folder, like if you have a USB drive, you can plug it in. Okay, and you just add the folder to it. You could pile Xbox 360 games on and all kinds of good stuff. You can use, I mean, you can use an unlimited amount on a USB stick. I mean, on a USB hard drive. So I mean, you can add all kinds of crazy stuff to this thing. It's very expandable. All right, so and you just have to manage the paths and everything. It's pretty easy to do. All right. Also over here, somebody asked me about scripts, what they are. Okay, well these are things that are that are downloaded from from Aurora themselves. Like you got the Aurora repo browser, okay? What's in the repository here, or should I say suppository? You have sorting scripts, subtitles, utility scripts, so on and so forth. Okay, and these are all the things that you can download from here and add to Aurora. Okay, just to let you know. All right, because like I said, people ask me about that, and and I mean, Aurora's been around forever, but obviously there's some people that don't know this. So I mean, just something that you should know about. All right, so if you want some utilities or scripts or whatever for your Xbox, you can download them through Aurora through the repo, which is really cool. Now, all right, so anyway, we're in show all right now, okay, and it shows everything that's on the hard drive. All right, now if you go ahead, all right, and you hit the start button, this is your business end, like I told you, okay, and now what we'll do is we'll hit RB, and that brings up our context menu. We'll move this over to Xbox 360, and here are all your Xbox 360 games. Okay, they're all in a they're all categorized and everything. So there you go. And there's of course Ncaa Football 14, which everybody wants, and so on and so forth. You got a BO2 series, Gears of War series, all that, and then of course you have your dashboard. Okay, now we're gonna go to the dashboard right here now, just to show you this is the original dashboard. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and we will, as you can see, it's up, it's online, it's live. All right, if you hit the guide button, you'll have our guide. All right, over to our fifth tab, we have our Advanced Warfare cheats, BO2 cheats, Ghost cheats, and Modern Warfare 3 cheats. To disable, hit A. To enable, hit A. Pretty easy. All right, and then we'll take this back to Aurora, and I'm gonna show you what else is on here because you not only have Xbox 360 games, it's a complement of a mismatch, complete mishmash of everything. All right, so we have our Xbox 360 games. You can go over here, Xbox Live Arcade. This is where your XBLA lives. Okay, all your Xbox Live Arcade games live, and then of course you have your homebrew section where your tools reside. And then you have your classic games, okay? And those are for the original Xbox. They has a compatibility emulator on there to emulate an original Xbox from back in 2002. So you can put the older games on here and play as well. All right, and then you have indie games. These are games that are developed, by people who had X and A's back in the day, and they decided to go ahead and try to make some games and stuff like that. And then of course we have our emulators. Okay, the emulators, pretty much you got every emulator on there. I mean, you can get RetroArch. You can download that RetroArch 360, and that plays Cores. There's a whole bunch of stuff out for that. But for right now on this thing here, you got Game Boy Advance, Sega, Mame. Mame plays every friggin' thing under the sun. SNES 360, and of course you have the NES emulator as well. Okay, so you got a bunch of, and there's a bunch of ROMs on there. There's over 8,000, 8,000 total, I do believe, throughout them all. All right, so now we'll go back, and we're back to show all. Now, just to go ahead and show you here. All right, we'll do a couple mods. All right, because I know this is for your son. It's his first RGH. All right, so let's go ahead and let's go through this so then that way then you know what's going on. All right. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to plug this crazy USB stick in, which has my profile on it. And there we go. All right. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to load a profile. Okay. So let's see here. We'll go here. All right. And we'll sign in and we'll see if everything goes right here now. I don't know what happened with my Ethernet. Yeah, but I have to check that out because it should bridge. But anyway, okay, so we're signed in. Okay, life is good. All right, and as you can see, the guy changed, of course, and you got a whole bunch of crap on here and everything else. Okay, so anyway, we're signed in. Good deal. We'll go over to Xbox 360. Okay, just to show you, this is our Advanced Warfare cheat. Now this is gonna be this cheat here is gonna be adapted to all of them. Okay, because it really is a good cheat. It works really well. It works better than the other ones I have on the other Advanced War series across the board there. And we're gonna also adapt this to BO3. Okay, so then that way then you got an off host on that too. All right. So anyway, our line sheets are loaded. Advanced Warfare is bypassed. Life is good. The screen should come up. We got to give it a second though because that's just the way that it rolls. Okay, it just works that way. And with a wireless connection, it can get a little slow every now and then. It's only running 2.4 gigahertz. Yeah, it doesn't have a 5 gigahertz range. That's why I like using a wire. Okay, it gives you that great feeling of yeah. Okay, I'm direct connected. Okay, life is good. Um, Also after this, I'll show you BO2 and and sheets and that, and also the GSC menus for that. And then of course, we'll go ahead. I'll show you how to get this thing online for the first time. We'll do a little GTA. All right, so that way then you can see the menu on that. All right, so on and so forth. Sorry it's taking so long. It's just that's just the way that this thing rolls. It's got to load and all that kind of good stuff, and it's loading actually from the server. So it just takes a little bit, and then what'll happen is this thing will go ahead. There we go. Life is good. Advanced Warfare cheats are loaded. Okay, we go to Xbox Live right now. All right, we'll hit that. Oh crap! Here we go with the connecting to Xbox Live. Yeah, that's a good one. All right, you know what? I'm gonna do that. We'll do a little local play because I'm not gonna wait to do this. All right. Anyway, okay. For the cheats to be activated, all right. Fetching online profile. Oh, connected. Oh, look at that. Okay, that's a good thing. Come on, you can do it. Xbox Live has been very weird lately. Okay, now I know that I've been talking about that, and people have been, I've told people that, there's some stuff going on in the background that Xbox Live is doing. Don't know what the heck they're doing, but whatever it is, it kind of it's weird. Okay, that's all I'm gonna tell you. It's weird. Okay. Anyway, let's see if we can. Yep, there we go. Good. Okay. And here we are. Okay, so now we're on Xbox Live. Everything's all good. Okay. Now to load the cheats. All right, they're already loaded and everything. To open them up, all you got to do is hold in the left trigger and push down on the left D-pad. There they are. Okay. Pretty easy, simple little box. Okay. You hit A. All right. And now you hit A to select all this stuff. We'll turn all this on, and everything works on this thing. Okay, just to let you know, everything works. Okay. And we'll back out of here. We'll go to the aimbot. We'll turn that on. We'll use ADS. We'll use no spread, and we'll do auto wall for a wall banger. Anti-aim. Now we can easily put up a riot shield, so that way we got something. And now fake lag. People are like, "What's that?" And it actually forces a drop of packets. So then that way, then you jitter across the screen. Makes it a lot harder to be hit. Okay, but we're not going to do that. Okay. ESP, we'll turn that on. 3D box, we'll draw bone lines. Name, distance, weapon. Snap lines, we use the D-pad left to right. There you go. Bottom, center, or top. We're going to use bottom. Snapline mode, all players. Enemy, friendly, all players. Crosshairs, I'm going to use hit. Now, hit crosshairs, it'll light up. All right, spread crosshairs, that'll light up. All right, so we'll use hit crosshairs. Okay, we'll back out of there. You got your players. When you're in a game, you'll be able to see the players that are in there. Your settings. Okay, field of view. We can adjust the field of view. That's a little better. We can move the menu anywhere we want. We can go this way or this way, whichever way you want to go. Okay, and then we just hit A to back out of that. And then what we'll do is we hit B to back out of there. We'll have the aimbot up, so then that way, then when we open it up, when we're in the field there, we're right at it. Okay. Now we'll go ahead. We'll do a little private match right here. Okay. Let's see here. Game setup. We'll do one friendly. We'll do 5 bots. Bring that back. Start the game. Okay. And it's going to load, and you'll see that the cheats will be loaded. And of course, you're going to see snap lines, and the orange snap lines are the bad guys. The green snap lines are the good guys. Okay, when a snap line when it turns red, that means shoot them. Okay, all right. When it turns purple, it's a wall banger. Shoot them. All right, pretty simple. Do Sentinel. We'll grab hold of this thing, and as you can see, there's your snap lines going to the players there. And you'll see that there'll be a green one on there because I got one bot on my side, and we got the rest of them over there. So here we go. Match is starting. Okay, life is good. Let's see what we can do here. Here we go. We'll jump around. Yeah. Now this thing will auto target, and as soon as they turn red, let them have it. Bitch. Oh, that guy. I hate that guy with that machine gun. That thing is just... Oh, that thing is vicious. Yeah, that's more like it. Oh, you little bastard. Here we go. Oh, look, there's my buddy. So anyway, as you can see, you can you can grab hold of them. They'll jump up and down. There you go. Yep, I strafed him. See, and you can see it turn purple and red as you get the wall banger and all that. Yeah, you're dead. Mm-hmm. Fix your ass. Where's another gun? Here we go. What? Nope, no other gun. Dang it. You're right to the back of the head. How'd you like that, huh? Yeah, I'll teach you to shoot me with a fucking machine gun, you bitch. Alright. Anyway. So as you can see, yeah, coma. See, it turns purple. See, he gets up. Oh shit, what the hell? Bitch. Try to fucking blast me. Alright, so anyway, as you can see, it works really good. You bastard with the riot shield, you son of a bitch. Alright. Anyway, now, what you can do is you can open up the cheat here. Now, you'll notice that we have auto fire. Now, we can turn that on. And then we could turn this on silent, okay? Now, we can just stand here and absolutely do nothing. Now, you can run through here, and every time it targets something, everything that's close to you, all right, it's going to go ahead and it is going to fire automatically. See what I'm saying? Here we go. Yep, see? And you don't have to aim. You don't have to do any of that. Everybody just falls over dead, all right? Now, mind you, this is not really a fun way to play this game, all right? But it's there. So, you know, I mean, if you're into this, oh, you bastard. If you're into, like, you know, causing mayhem in a lobby, all right, yeah, you can do it, okay? And it works pretty good, as you can see. All right, so anyway, that's our Advanced Warfare cheat, okay, just to show you what's going on with it. We'll get out of here now, okay? So it's got a lot of good capabilities and everything. You have a blast with it, you know? And it's free. It's on the server. There you go. Hey, David, how are you, man? Good to see you, brother. Anyway, all right, now, we got that, okay? Aurora. Here we go. We're back at Aurora, okay? Now, okay, just show you here. Let's see here. All right, we'll go over here. Okay, we will quickly do BO2. All right. Now the BO2 cheat's a little different. All right. Now this thing here, what you got to do, all right, is D-pad left to open, X to select, B to back out, D-pad left to close. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to load this now. This also has Jiggy on it, which is a GSC menu. You can use Jiggy online if you go into a lobby first, your own private lobby, and you force the host. Okay. I'm going to show you how to do that. All right. Anyway, we'll go ahead. We'll do this. Press start. Go to the hard drive. Alright, now. Here we go. We'll go ahead. We'll go right to multiplayer. And here we are. It's bypassed. Okay. The cheats are loaded. We should load. Everything should be fine and dandy. Alright. Here we are. Alright, good. We'll do a little local game right here. Make it quick. Set up bots. We'll do 9 of them. Okay. We'll start the match. Okay. Hold it in the left trigger, push down the right thumbstick to open up Jiggy, okay? You can use A to select, X to back out. All right, and like I said, for the off host, D-pad left to open it, X to select, B to back out, D-pad left to close it. All right, you'll get used to it. Okay, so we'll grab a gun here. Okay, open it up Jiggy, left trigger, push in right thumbstick. Okay, use A to select. We'll do quick mods, and then we'll back out of here. Now, mind you, all right, now we're in God mode, and we got all kinds of stuff going on here. Okay, now look. If you go into a private match, you go into a private match by yourself. If you want to have Jiggy online, you have to go to host only and force the host. Okay, when you do that, you're gonna force the host, which means that when you go into a public match, okay, you're gonna be the host. Now, mind you, it's a pain in the ass because what'll happen is sometimes trying to find a bunch of players like around you because it's gonna try to find the best players around you. All right, it takes it a while. So you know, I mean, I really. You know, it's a pain. It's the way it is, but, you know, that's just the way it is. All right? But anyway, our off host, though, works just fine doing it normally. Okay, so we'll back out of here by hitting X. Okay, we'll modify some bullets here first. So we'll use the swarms and we'll use grenades and we'll use fire bullets and dog bullets. Okay, and there's all kinds of crazy stuff on here that you can explore and see. All right? We'll back out of there. We'll back out of there. D-pad left to open the off host. The off host, you don't have to force the host or anything. You can just go in there, use the off host and the aimbot, and you're good. So anyway, use X to select. We'll turn all this crap on right here. Okay. Aimbot, we'll turn that on screen. Okay, we'll do visible warning, proximity warning, target details, ESP, we'll turn that on. Pyramids, distance weapon, snap lines. Alright? And then, of course, you have a misc menu where you can end the game, show the host, all that kind of good stuff, okay? Yeah, so on and so forth. So then we'll back out of here. And then, of course, we'll go ahead, we'll close the menu by hitting D-pad left. We'll go out here when the snap lines turn blue, let them have it, okay? Fly through the air with the aid of Jiggy. And then we can wreak havoc and destruction upon all of these guys, alright, as you can see. It automatically targets everything, and we can blow all kinds of crazy stuff up and everything else. Plus, we have dogs running around, all that kind of good stuff. So anyway, as you can see, it all works very, very well. We can open the menu up. You can go to the aimbot. You can go to unfair aimbot. And now you shoot through building schools and everything else. Victory is mine. Hooray for me. That's no fun, but, I mean, hey, it is what it is, okay? Don't, don't do this crazy stuff online. I mean, do it the right way. Have fun with it, okay? I mean, help people out if you want or whatever. You do recoveries with this thing and all that crap. But, I mean, listen, if you do this, the only thing you're going to do is wind up pissing people off, all right? So, I mean, you don't want to do that, all right? Now, we're done with that. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly into zombies here. We're going to back out of here. Yeah, we'll back out of here. We'll go to zombies. All right. Now, look. Okay? Zombies uses the Sentinel menu. Okay? It's pretty simple. Basically, almost the same thing. Holding left trigger, push down the right thumbstick. But you can use X to select. Push on the right thumbstick to back out. We'll do a local game. All right, here we go. And there's the Earth. Great. Hit that. Transit. Boom. We'll start the match, okay? And just to show you this stuff here, we'll go through this mess. All right, here we go. Now, all right, we're going to do the green run here. As soon as it loads, you'll see that Sentinel's up and running. You have a set of instructions here, how to open it up and all that kind of good stuff. See, there it is. Holding left trigger, push down right thumbstick. There you go. X to select. God mode, infinite ammo, unlimited sprint, double speed, no clip. All right. Toggle the aimbot. Then we'll press it on the right thumbstick to back out of there. We'll grab a bigger gun here. Here we go. Okay, good. There we are. Okay. We'll wake up the zombies now. We'll run around, wake them all up. There's a ton of stuff on here. Yeah, there they are. Okay, all is good. Yes. Come and get me. All right. Yeah, they look kind of angry. Okay. So anyway, yeah. And they're dead. All right, so, I mean, there you go. So we'll back out of here. You got the weapons menu, fundamentals, models menu, forge menu, zombies menu, power-ups, rounds menu, teleport menu, map mods, lobby mods, game settings, players menu, all players menu, so on and so forth, okay? So, there's a ton of mods on this thing. Have a blast with it, all right? Anyway, to close the menu out, just press on the right thumbstick. It disappears. Hold in left trigger, push down the right thumbstick, and it reappears. Okay? So on and so forth. Excuse me while I blow their faces off. There we go. So anyway, there you go. Oh, look. A bunch of them coming in. Yeah, they're not doing so well. All right. So anyway, there you go. Zombies in a nutshell. Back out of here. Xbox home. And we're back. Okay? Piece of cake. Now, I'm going to show you something else here. Once it boots back into Aurora. Here we go. All right. Now, what we'll do here is we'll go ahead. Xbox 360 games. Ncaa Football 14. Okay? Now, this game right here, this is a really, really good game. All right? A lot of fun. A lot of people use it. A lot of people mod with it and all that. I mean, it's a different profile to sign in because I don't want to sign in on this live. Okay? What we'll do is we'll go ahead. We'll sign out. Yeah. And then we'll sign in with a local profile. Makes life a little simpler. There we go. We're signing in now. All right. So anyway, we'll go ahead. We'll go here. Ncaa Football 14. We'll fire it up. This is a modded version. It's got version 11.2 on it. All right. It's already been modded for you. You'll see it doesn't start up like the normal EA game. Okay. It's already loaded. Listen. Go to the College Football Revamped GitHub. Okay. Make sure to go there. All right. When you go there, you will see, that if there's any updates, you can do them. All right. If there's anything going on with it, it's going to be on that GitHub. Okay. Now, also, if you want rosters, there's links to show you how to make a roster and hash it. My buddy Stu Douglas, he's on Facebook. You can message him, of course, and he can set you up with rosters too, because he's willing to do that for everybody. So, Stu Douglas, really cool guy. Thank you, Stu. I appreciate it. So if you have, if you want a roster or whatever, and you don't know how to do it, and you want some help, he'll show you how to do it. All right. So anyway, we'll start this. Grab the hard drive. Here we go. Loading, and just to show you that it works. All right, because like I said, I want you to see that this all works and everything. What works here is gonna work at your house. Okay. Anyway, you got play 9, play now. Sorry, it's early in the morning. All right, you got Dynasty, Road to Glory, 2020 season, Ultimate Team, all that crap. I'm in College Football Revamped, so on and so forth. Okay, everything works on it. All right, just remember to go to College Football Revamped GitHub. You can Google that, and you got a bunch of stuff on there. Okay, anything having to do with this mod, that's where you go. All right, for rosters and everything. If you need help, Stu Douglas on Facebook. He'll help you. All right, now we'll bring this back. Yes. And one more we're going to do here. Okay? Just for ha-ha's sake. Alright, that's going to be GTA 5. A lot of people still play GTA 5 like it's going out of style. So, we'll go ahead. 360. And what we'll do is we will back out of there. Okay? And then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll load GTA 5. Here you go. Now, this has got the Purge menu on it. You got to trial the Purge menu on this thing. Alright, for you to try it. If you like it, you can buy it. If you don't like it, that's fine too. Okay, it's all up to you. Purge has been around for a long time. All right, it's a very, very good stable menu. All right, and as you can see, there you are. Left D-pad plus X to open it. We're going to hit A. That's what we're going to use to select that. Now we're going to load into a game save that we got on here already. All right, and I'm gonna show you a little bit of the menu and stuff like that, so that way then you know what you're dealing with. It's been around for a long time. There's a lot of instructions on it and all kinds of good stuff. Well, like I said, though, I'm going to show you how to operate it a little bit. And that way, then you know what, where, how, and who. Okay? So it's going to load the game. And then after that, I'm going to show you how to get this thing online for the first time. And then I'm going to show you how to copy and paste files and folders over. Also show you how to work emulators. Okay? And the classic games, too. All right? So, like I say, very important that you understand how to get this online for the first time. You got to get it online. You got to get it on your local area network. Okay, in order to go online. All right, and it's a one-shot deal. You only got to do it once, and then you're good to go. Now, mind you, okay, I am going to say this: if you bring it to a friend's house or whatever, then you have to put it on their network. So you got to do the same thing. And then when you bring it back to your house, you got to do it at your house. Okay, but if it's going to stay in your house, this is one time that you have to do this, and that's it. You don't have to do this every time, okay? People ask me about that, too, and I'm like, no, you don't do that every time. Okay, all you got to do is get it on your network once. All right, there we are. We're in my crib. Going to walk over here. Here we go. Excuse me. All right. Now we use the hard drive. Okay, everything loaded. Yes, we want the autosave slot. Okay, life is good. Now, D-pad left and X will open the menu. Okay, we got to wait for the menu to be streamed from the server. Okay, because that's the way he's got it. The XEX is stupid now. All right, so we have to wait for it to load up and all that kind of good stuff. So, and it will load. Just got to give it a second. Here we go. Let's see here. Hold on. Oh, come on. Stop playing with me. No, I don't want the phone. I don't know if it's the server or whatnot, but it seems to be taking a little bit longer than it normally does. I don't know why. Oh, that's weird. I don't get it. It should open up with D-pad left and X, because we all saw that. Unfortunately, it is not. Okay? It is not loading. Server must be, it's got to be the server, because normally it'll load. Anyway, I'll find out. I'll find out from Stellio what the heck is going on. Ain't no big deal. Yeah, because it's not loading. It's not doing anything. It's just like, wow. Huh. That's a first. All right. Okay. Listen, what I'll do is I'll get in touch with Stellio and find out. I'm sorry about that. I don't know what's going on with it, but, we'll figure it out. Ain't no big deal. It's not getting nothing from the server. That's weird. All right. Anyway, I'm sorry about that. Nothing I can do about that. All right, so yeah, I'll have to get in touch with him and tell him, hey, listen, we got a problem. Anyway, okay, look, we're back at Aurora. Let me show you some other stuff here. All right, look. Okay, emulators. Okay, we'll go to them. All right, now look, this thing has a ton of emulators on it. Okay, just to run the emulator, just hit A. It'll load it, run it. There it goes. All right, and as you can see, now this is NES emulator. All right, we'll play one of my favorites, which happens to be Donkey Kong. We just hit the right trigger to go down page by page. You can use the D-pad also to go down game by game. Okay, so here we go. All right, and there it is. Okay, so we'll go to Donkey Kong. There you go. Yeah, right here. Okay, hit A to select it. Okay, it'll start up. Use the back button to select the, one-player games or two-player games. Okay, we'll do one-player game, game A. All right, and we'll hit the start button. Okay, it's going to start up, and it's going to run, and you will see it. All right, there we are. All right, and there's Mario. Okay, now as you can see, old school time. Okay, so, and it plays just like it did on Nintendo. All right, so, just so you know, and it all works really good. And I'm about to get barrel rolled here. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so it works, okay? Now, hitting Y, that will bring up this screen right here. Now, you can adjust the graphics on this thing. Super 2 SAI, Super Saiyan or whatever. All right, we can go over here. We can do full screen on it, okay? And then we can back out of here by hitting B. All right, now you will notice that we have a full screen on this thing. Okay, so anyway, like I said, it will adjust the graphics and all that kind of good stuff. Mame works the same way. Mame is old school, well, basically, shit. I always do that. Mame is basically old school arcade games. There's a ton of them on there, okay, for you to play. All right, there's over 8,000 ROMs. Now, within Mame, yeah, within Mame, ooh, got burnt. What happens is you can press it on both thumbsticks. Okay, that will bring up a sub menu. If there's any cheats for the game, there, you can enable them. If there's any, if you want to adjust the shaders on it and all that kind of good stuff, you can. All right, it works just fine. The games work just fine. Everything works on them, as you can see. So, like I said, it really is, it's a great little emulation machine. All right, so anyway, we're going to get out of here just by hitting the guide button, hit Xbox Home, there you go. That's going to take us back, okay? Now, I'm going to show you how to get this thing online for the first time. It's very important that you pay attention to this because if you don't, you're going to wind up ripping your hair out, okay? Now listen. All right, when you first get this thing, okay, I'm going to unplug this USB stick right here, all right? Now, when you first get this thing, don't just power it on. It doesn't work that way. You can't do that. You got to get it on your network first. Otherwise, you're going to hang at the Xbox logo, as I explained before. All right? So we'll power this thing off. Okay, now look. Here's the deal here. All right? When you get this thing, plug your Ethernet cord in. Okay? And, for all intents and purposes, I'm going to use the Wi-Fi on this thing because I got to show you how to hook to this thing with Xbox 360 Neighborhood and all that. Anyway, what I want you to do is I want you to press the button, remove the hard drive, okay? Leave that right there, plug it all in, power it up. All right, now, when the system boots, all right, let me sync up a controller here. Okay, system's booting. Here we go. We're going to wind up with the regular dashboard, okay? Now, this applies for the wire and the wireless, okay? Now, look. Go up, go over, go to settings, go to system. Okay. Now we're going to go to network settings. Okay. Under network settings, you will see there's our Wi-Fi adapter. Okay. And find it. There's our Wi-Fi. There's our Wi-Fi access point. Okay. You're plugging this in, your wired network will be check marked off. Okay. One or the other, it doesn't make a bit of difference. Okay. If you're on a wireless network, put your password, select your wireless network, which will pop up over here. Okay. And when you do that, put your password in. All right. Get it all done. And it's going to test the Xbox Live connection like this. You're going to get a check mark. You're going to get 2 red X's. Okay, that's what you should get. All right. So we should have a check mark and 2 red X's. There you go. All right. Dash Launch is doing its job. We want to connect to a router. We don't want to connect here yet because we don't have a stealth server on the thing. And if you connect to Xbox Live, that's certainly suicide for the KV. All right, and you'll have to buy a new KV. So that's the reason why it says failed and blocked. That's a good thing, okay? Once you get that check mark and everything is all cool. You'll get a check mark on the wire, on the wired adapter as well, okay? Same thing, okay? Once you have that, powered off. All right, now, okay, once the system powers down, what I want you to do then is I want you to go ahead, we plug the hard drive back in. This is the most simplest way to do this, okay? And then what we do, pull the power cord, leave the power cord out for 5 minutes, okay? You got to flush the buffers on this thing, all right? Your DNS will error out. you'll wind up, it'll connect to the internet and everything, but you're not going to connect to live. So you got to leave this out for about 5 minutes, okay? After 5 minutes is up, plug it back in. The only reason why I can is it's already on my network, so it should work. Notice I said should. All right, and then just after 5 minutes, fire it up. Okay? Now, once it fires up, and we get the good old, stupid thing. I love this HDMI crap. Simply love this. Oh my God. Come on. Don't play with me. I'll kill you. There we go. Okay. So anyway, once it fires up, okay, you're going to notice that the green stuff here, it's going to be moving around. It's going to stop moving when it gets an internet connection, okay? Now, like I said, it just did, okay? Now, it's going to run Aurora. It's going to run Dash Launch. It's going to run your Launch Any, and then it's going to set up, and we should see our plugins come across the screen, which is good. There you go. All right, we're good. Now, what I want you to do, the first thing I want you to do is I want you to go ahead, and what I want you to do is I want you to go to over here, and I want you to go to the original dashboard right here, okay? Now, usually a square will pop up here saying you're online and all that kind of good stuff, but because, the challenge servers are down, or, where there's no challenges, you're not going to get the box. Okay, you know what I mean? So that's okay, though. We don't care. All right? Right now, what we got to do here, okay, is we got to go ahead and we got to go and download a profile. Now, you can put a retail profile on this thing, but I'm going to tell you right now, if you do that and you got money in your retail profile, you could have it banned. And not by the server, not by the cheats, not by the off hosts, no. By people reporting you because of the crazy stuff that you're doing online, okay? And if you go crazy with it, okay, like in BO2 or something like that, and you piss off a bunch of people, they're going to report you. And Microsoft Security is going to look at it and say, hey, what the hell are you doing? And then they're going to ban your profile. Now, you can always get a new KV, but you can't get a new profile. So I suggest going to xbox.com/live, okay? Go there, use Outlook for the credentials, use a real phone number with a real cell phone, okay, all right? And what you do, you put in, you make a silly name, make a silly password, whatever, okay? And once you do that, all right, and you use a good phone number, all right, you make the profile. You download it, okay? When you download it, it's going to look like this. You're going to see a white box come up saying downloading, and then it's going to go ahead and it's going to sign you in, and everything's going to be cool, all right? Now, in the event that you wind up sitting there for 5 minutes at that stupid download box and nothing's coming through, well, that's because there was a network error, okay? It got corrupt. Something happened. Now, I'm going to show you how to fix that. Now, this is just in case this happens. You don't have to do this if the profile signs in, okay? You after with that white box, you just cancel out of that, hit B, come back here, okay? Go over here, go to settings, go to system, okay? Go to storage, click on storage, go click on the hard drive, all right? Profiles. Underneath this profile will be the profile that you tried to download, okay? Select it, delete it, get it off the hard drive, okay? Just delete it. It's no good anyway. Then back out of here and back out of here. Leave this highlighted, hit Y. Clear the system cache, do it twice, that's once. And then we're going to do it one more. That's twice. There you go. Okay, that's it. Then, back out of here, up, over, go to social. Sign in, sign out. Alright, and then re-download the profile. It will download, okay? Once it downloads, hit the guide button. Go back home. One other thing you got to do, and like I said, you only got to do this. You only got to do this sequence one time. That's it, okay? We're going to load up Aurora here now, okay? And there's a program here that I want you to become familiar with, XM360. Okay, what this does is it unlocks all the DLC, all the title updates, and all the crap to the hard drive. Because, you can download all the DLC that you want and put it on here. However, though, if it's not unlocked to the console, it's not going to work, okay? So that's the job what XM360 does. It unlocks everything, okay? So what I want you to do is after all this, I want you to run XM360. Okay, now it's also available in the homebrew section, where your tools are, okay? And what it does, it lists the whole content of everything right here. Now, what you're going to do, you're going to D-pad over, okay? Just rescan all. This is what it does when it starts up, okay? So as you can see, it finds everything that's on the hard drive, all your downloadable content, title updates, game saves, and XBLA, all right? Pretty simple, okay, as we go through this, okay? Pretty simple what it does. All right, now it finds all this. Now, after you're done with this, okay, let's say you got on a Pirate Bay or you went to Xbox 360 ISO or whatever, you got some downloadable content, you put it in a content folder under the correct title media ID. Well, if it's not region free and it's not unlocked, you're not going to be able to use it. So you got to come in here, and all you do is you just rescan everything, okay? And then it's really easy. You just go over, unlock XBLA, hit A. If there's any files that aren't locked or any files that are locked, it will unlock them, okay? 0 files unlocked, that means everything's already unlocked. Good. You can see the little padlocks, they're all open here, all right? Then go to Show DLC, click on that button, okay? And then just bring this over to Unlock DLC. Leave it at all. Unlock DLC, very simplistic, hit A. Anything on there that's DLC that's locked will be unlocked. That's simple. Then, A to select, good, exit the dash, boom. All right, bring it back. There you go. All right, and it's gonna run Aurora again. Okay, once you do all that, have a blast with it. Go have fun with it, whatever it is that you want to do. Okay, now let me show you something else here. Okay, now look, classic games, they can't play with the server on. All right. Now, if you try to play a classic game with the server on, the end result is this: a big black screen that does friggin' absolutely nothing. Okay. Now, some people, they like classic games, they're into nostalgia, and I understand that. So that's the reason why I try to put them on there, so that way then you get a flavor of everything. Okay. But like I said, you can't play them. All right. So now I'm going to show you how to play them. Okay. Look, when you want to play a classic game, power the system off. Okay. There's such a thing called bypass mode, which bypasses all the plugins in Dash Launch. All right. So all we got to do is just power it on, hit eject, let the tray come out, leave the tray hanging out until the system boots. Okay. Aurora will pull it back in once it goes through its bootstrap. Okay. So right now what it's doing is we are bypassing all the plugins and everything else. Okay. And we're just going to have a local area connection. That's it. We're not going to be able to connect to the internet. You can't play Xbox 360 Live games online in this mode, okay? So, you've got limited connection because what happens is, like I said, it bypasses all the plugins, 2 through 5. Okay, it leaves XBDM alone, which is plugin 1, so you can connect to it through Xbox 360 Neighborhood and all that. So anyway, when you pull up the guide, you're going to wind up with a normal gray guide. That's it, okay? You're not going to wind up with the fancy Alliance guide and all that crap and everything else, okay? So, but this will enable you to play classic games, okay? Now, all right, here we are. So we'll run the game. You'll see the Xbox logo. It'll blink again, and then the game will start, okay? Now, mind you, on exit, sometimes with some games, okay, for some reason, it fatal crashes, okay, when you end the game or you open the guide up. That's okay. It ain't going to hurt the game. It's not going to hurt the Xbox. It just means that there was a place in memory, or there was a memory leak, or there was a conflict or whatever, and it decided to say, you know what? I can't do this, okay? You know what I mean? And that's the end of it, okay? Now, on some games it happens, some games it don't. As you can see, Tony Hawk Underground, here you go. The original one that's on the original Xbox from back in 2002. All right, so there you go. And there's the game right there, okay? Now, like I said, I'm going to open the guide up and watch what happens, okay? See what I'm saying? Okay, every time. Now, that's just on this game. There's some games that doesn't do that. Now, that ain't going to hurt anything. It's going to go right back to Aurora anyway, and then you can play another classic game. It doesn't make a bit of difference, okay? But I just want to let you know that is a problem with the compatibility file, and also, probably with Aurora. Something's getting crossed up. So who knows? Okay, I don't. All right, I have no access to Aurora's source. I have no access to the compatibility mode source. So, hey, that's what it is, okay? But it still works. Everything works fine on it. Okay, just remember, if you open the guide up on Tony Hawk, it's gonna freaking crash, okay? Just to let you know, all right? But the game is totally playable. Just letting you know, okay? So that's how you do classic games and all that. Now, all right. Now that we got that all straightened out, which is a gigantic insanity, okay? Here's what we're gonna do. Watch this, okay? Now, to copy and paste files and folders over, as I've gone through this before, I'm going to go through this again, all right? Look, USB stick. You can use a simple USB stick all the way up to 64 gig, formatted FAT32 in your Windows 10 machine, all right? Put whatever it is that you got on here, your KVs, your, menus, whatever, okay? Stick it in a friggin' Xbox, all right? And you will see USB has been inserted and all that crap, okay? There you go. All right, now hit the back button. All right, and as you can see, remember, There's a reason why I'm showing you that, okay? And I'll show you in a minute. Okay, file manager. It's got an onboard file manager. It's a very simplistic file manager, as you can see. LB, and then, of course, hitting the RB button will bring it over to the right window pane. Get the left window pane, right window pane. We're going to copy from right to left. Okay? So, we'll select the left window pane. We'll go to HDD1. There's your main root of the drive right here. Okay? Really easy. If you D-pad over left, this becomes enabled over here. Copy, cut, delete, rename, new file, new folder, excuse me. So on and so forth. There's the infamous kv.bin, all that crap right there. Okay, all your plugins and everything. Now, let's say you want to copy a menu over and install it. Okay, piece of cake, real simple. Now, we have HDD1 highlighted. We hit RB. Open up your USB stick where your menu is, or your KV or whatever. We'll go down page by page. All right, here we go. Now, let's see here. All right, here we go. Now, let's say there's a menu that we want to copy over, something like that, like this one right here, okay? All right, well, it's real easy to do. All you got to do is hit X to select it, bring it over here, copy. All right, one file queued for copy. Hit LB, okay? Bring this over here, paste, boom, yes, and there it is, okay? To delete it, X, over, yes, gone. Copying, pasting files, folders, games, anything else from a USB stick. Very simplistic, okay? Simplistic little file manager, but yet very effective. All right? Now, we'll back out of there. I'll pull the USB stick out. Now, for those that want to be adventurous or whatever, and they want to use their computer to transfer files and folders and all that kind of good stuff over, well, really simple, okay? Your IP address, 192.168.1.23. All right? Now, I'm going to flop over to my computer here. All right, now, if everything goes right. All right, Windows in your face. Okay, there you go. All right, now, what we got here is typical Windows 10. You can use FileZilla. You can use WinSCP. Okay, you can use your phone if you want to. Okay, that becomes a little bit of a pain. You can go to the Play Store, download FTP. Okay, download an FTP app on your phone, and then you'll be able to access this thing through your phone. All right. For those of you who really want to become adventurous, you can install Xbox 360 Neighborhood. All right, it's readily available. You just got to Google it and just Google Xbox 360 Neighborhood SDK. Okay, latest edition. It'll pop up. Download it, install it just like you would a program. WinSCP. Okay, download it, install it just like you would a program. Plain and simple. If you're using Linux, FileZilla. Download it, install it. There you go. Okay. So anyway, we'll fire this off here. We'll go over here. Bring this down here. All right, WinSCP. Grab hold of that. All right, and there we are. Okay, now, we're going to make sure of our IP address, so that way we know what the hell we're doing. Okay, .23. Okay? Now, of course, yours is going to be different. All right, but it's .23 for me. So here's what we're going to do. Okay? We choose FTP, File Transfer Protocol. Port is always going to be 21. No encryption whatsoever. Okay? 192.168.1.23. Okay? Xbox username is going to be Xbox FTP. Okay, password is going to be Xbox FTP. All right, we log in. There we are. There's a directory right there, HDD1, just like I was in the file manager. We'll hit that. There's your files, your folders, and all that crap. Okay, copying a folder over, no big deal. Grab hold of it, drag it, drop it. Boom, there it is. Okay, now you want to delete it, right click on it, delete. Yes, and it's gone. Okay. For a folder, let's say you have a game in a folder, okay, with the game's name. See where it says games right there? Well, if you open that up, you will see there's all the games that are on the Xbox right there, okay? Now, all right, now that we have that, I'll show you what we can do here, okay? We'll bring this back. We'll leave games highlighted. All right, we want to grab a folder. We can grab a whole folder right here like this, and we could drop it right into games. Let's say it's the game. You drop it in there, and it will go ahead and we'll copy it to the games folder. Okay, and then all you got to do is just scan it in with Aurora. Okay, and it'll download the title, artwork, and all that kind of good stuff. All right. So anyway, that's how you can copy files and folders over with FTP. Now, okay, for Xbox 360 Neighborhood. All right, we will disconnect from here. Yes. Now, you can install Xbox 360 Neighborhood. Double click on the green blob. Here it comes. We're going to get rid of this one right here because it no longer exists. Now, we're going to add an Xbox 360 to Neighborhood. Next. Okay, now you can type in JTAG. If it's the only one on your network, it'll find it. Okay? No big deal. But for me, I got to put the IP address in because I have several. 192.168.1.23. Okay, now, if everything goes right, hit next. And it's going to add, would you like to add this as your default? You would hit yes. I'm going to leave it at no because I have a lot of Xboxes here. So I'm going to leave it at no. You hit yes. Next. Finish. There it is. Right click. Open. Explore. Reboot. Screen capture. Synchronize time. Security. Set as default Xbox. Delete properties. Okay. Open it up. Double click on it. There it is. Volume HD1. Okay. We'll open that up. Click on that. There it is. Okay. And there you go. All right. So as you can see, there's your files, your folders, and everything else. Okay. Now, copying a file folder over. It's really simple. Just go down to your File Explorer right here. Right click on that. Go to File Explorer. And it will put it up on the screen. Okay, go to Desktop. Okay, now you can grab hold of the file that you want, like this one right here. Grab hold of it. Drag it. Drop it. And there it is. Okay, delete it. Right click on it. Delete. Yes. Done. Very simple. Okay, it's like this right here too. If you go to College Football Revamped GitHub, okay, and let's say that they do an update, you're going to have 6 files that you're going to copy over, okay? So what you would do is you would go, let's see here. Where the hell is it? There it is. Open up Ncaa Football 14. These 6 files or whatever, yeah, these 6 files right here, okay? These are ones that we copy and paste. So you go to the mod where you would download it into your computer here, okay? And then what you would do is you would grab hold of 6 files, copy them, drag them, and drop them. It'll overwrite all these files, and then you're good to go. Reboot the Xbox, good to go. No problems, okay? Now also, with this too, all right, you can also go ahead and you can actually start up an instance of a game. Anything that's the default XEX, right-click on it. You'll see launch, okay? Not lunch. No, I didn't say have a salami sandwich. What I said is launch, okay? If you launch it, okay, you hit it, and you will see the Xbox is going to start up, and then what's going to happen is there's College Football Revamped. All right? So, pretty simple. Okay? Very simple. All right, now, we'll back out of here, hopefully, if it goes right. All right? Let's see here. Yeah, we'll go up a directory. Oh, yeah, file system error. It always does that. It does that every damn time. Let's see here. We'll go to JTAG. Ah, yeah. Like I said, it does it every time, no matter what. Just makes me crazy. Don't know why, it just does. So we'll open it up again. There you go. We'll go to our JTAG. Right click. Now we can reboot title, active title, or cold. Okay? We'll reboot it to title. You will see that the Xbox is now going to go ahead, and now it'll do a soft reboot, and we'll be back at Aurora. And Ncaa Football, as I said, would be canceled. There you go. So you can control a lot with Xbox 360 Neighborhood. There's a lot of stuff that you can do with it, okay? So on and so forth. Just a small guide to help you get this thing online and also understand some of the programs that are on here, okay? Because there is a lot to cover with this thing. There's a lot more than that. All right, that's just the tip of the iceberg. So, I'm just trying to give you as much information as I can, so that way you're not in the dark, all right? Because that sucks, being given an Xbox and nobody tells you how to use it, all right? An RGH, because there's a lot to do, okay? And a lot of times, a lot of people, they fail at telling people how to work it or what to do with it or support it or whatever. And, and then it sits in a closet. What good is it? You just wasted a whole bunch of money for no reason because, either A, you don't want to learn, okay? Or B, nobody is taking the initiative to show you, okay? Which is not really cool, But anyway, there you go in a nutshell. So, Nicole, there you go. I hope your son loves it. If he has any problems, please message me. You know how to get hold of me. You have my phone number. You have our Facebook business page. Okay, I'm available. It's just sometimes I can't answer messages because my hands are tied. Okay, I'm busy. I'm running around like an idiot, but I will get back to you. Okay, so listen, thank you so much for your business. I greatly do appreciate it. Guys, have a great day. Be safe, be careful. If not, name it after me. Talk to you all later. Got a lot to build. Take it easy, guys.